in 1900, 1 in 33 Americans had cancer of any kind, shape, or form. Today, it's the first cause of death, before accidents.
When you're sick with cancer, the body wants to be healed. Plain and simple. We need to start looking. How do we heal our body?
When I think of our immune system, I think of a Star Wars galactic battle going on, because the immune system really does some incredible things. One of the immune cells will shoot out specific particles that will blast open a virus in a cancer cell. Other immune cells will secrete specific chemical poisons to cause those pathogens to die. Other immune cells will send out these long, sticky, gooey pods and engulf the pathogen in the cancer cell and recycle it and use its body parts.
There are only a minute number of immune cells that even have the capability of surveilling and actually recognizing precancerous or cancerous cells.
Cancer is a wasting disease. Appetite is affected. You end up in the hospital with food that you're unfamiliar with. Chemo and radiation can induce cachexia or lean tissue loss. So malnutrition kills 40% of cancer patients.
Cancer is not the problem. Cancer is the symptom. 42 to 46% of cancer patients die of cachexia, of malnutrition.
Almost every doctor that I've talked to that treats cancer says that one of the first things that they tell their patients to do is to eliminate refined sugars, because of the fact that sugar is the fuel for cancer cells.
Cancer feeds off of sugar. Dr. Otto Warburg won a Nobel Prize, said that cancer cells thrive in a fermentative energy source, which is sugar. Sugar on the cancer cells, the receptor sites for sugar. That's how we do a PET scan. When you give a PET scan, you give it radiotrace glucose, and the cancer cells light up or they don't light up. And they light up because they're eating the sugar, or they don't.
Cancer cells consume glucose at the rate, I'm going to say 20%, but you might have said 40% more so than typical cells. It's a vacuum sound when sugar in a cancer cell. So, when all this time you see these cancer centers giving ice cream to patients, it's like, what are they thinking about?
The overwhelming majority of physicians who treat cancer, though, with those therapies depend solely on the radiation or the chemo. And the consequence of that is a weakened immune system. So the very system that you're depending on to cure cancer, right, we kill that off, right? And that's why so many people with cancer, they die of the treatment.
I can assure you that if I'm a big pharmaceutical company and I give a $20 million grant to a research group, I'm not going to be very happy if they start to research whether or not dandelions can be used in the control of cancer. I want to make sure they're going to research a drug that I am working on in the laboratories right now. That's where I want the research to go.
The idea of the success of allopathic cancer treatments, when they say, well, look, the tumor shrunk, it's so small, yet the patient is dead. What good is that? Is it really about targeting and killing cancer cells, or is it more about how do we reestablish the healthy integrity and the full metabolic functioning as the intelligence of the body and these cells know to do? And if that's the case, what do we do to achieve that? We've got to remove the offending elements that get in the way, and we've got to give the body that which has been lost due to its having to counteract the offending elements, toxins, for instance.
And so when people tell me, when they come up to me and they say things like, I don't know what to do about cancer, I've tried everything. Have you tried nature? I bet you on the way to your cancer clinic, you walked by nature. You walked by some plants that probably have anti-cancer medicines in them.
So if someone's giving you a hard time about alternative medicine because you made a choice to do it the healthy way, just remember, this is your battle. You're a soldier now, and you've got to win.
Hi, this is Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I'm honored to be part of the Truth About Cancer, and I invite you to join, become part of it. Register with your email address and you'll be able to watch these episodes for free. You'll learn a wealth of information from many great speakers. I'm about to sit down with Ty right now and do an interview. I'm going to share some unique things that I've never published before, so check it out.